I'm getting ready for work, but I have something to show you guys. So I've got some updates. So I picked some basil out in the in-ground garden and in the raised bed garden, and I've taken out my herb drying rack and put it here on the porch. So this is what my herb drying rack looks like. I had it upstairs in the spare bedroom, and I think down here is going to be better. It's going to get more airflow and I won't forget about it. Also, seed germination update. I absolutely went back into an old channel and found what this is. This is white swamp milkweed coming up. So that is going. I don't have any more wild blue indigo yet that I can see. I'm trying to look very closely. We got any activity going on down here? Nothing I could see yet. Yeah, that's why these clear cells also make it great, because sometimes you could see the seeds start emerging from their, yeah. But some seeds require total darkness to germinate, like sapsiglossis, which is also a nightshade, so it's also related to petunias, eggplants, peppers, and tomatoes. That one requires complete darkness, I've read, and I got a couple varieties of sapsiglossis to try for next year, but that's a different story. Good late morning. It's about 10 o'clock in the morning, and I'm out here on my back porch because I'm going to start here. I've got updates. First one's first, my dog got kissed by the UPS truck. See, my dog Falcor has ambitions to be a UPS delivery feller, and he likes to, when the UPS guy comes, he likes to, in the summertime, he likes to get up in there and help sort through packages and whatnot. So yeah, he might have fractured his hip, I'm thinking. So that's happening. And then I had 11 chicks, and now I'm down to 3. And the rooster that showed up there on the fence line in the backyard, he is no longer with us. I'm suspecting fox because I only see a few feathers from that little feller back there. I don't know if the majority of the chicks were not going up at night. I noticed that they were, you know, going up with their mother. I didn't sit there and watch them every night and pay attention to if every single one was doing it. I just assumed that they were. So I think maybe that was quite a bit of an undertaking for the moms, having 10 chicks. So maybe next time I'll try not to let them hatch out that much. We'll see. Anyway, but would that have stopped anything? Regardless, would I still not have 3 chicks left if I had not hatched all those out either? So that, yeah, that's the real mystery, right? Anyhow, so on to the plant updates. So I have my lipstick plants back here, trying to move it out into a little bit more of a sunny situation. Now, it's been really rainy here in western Kentucky over the past few weeks, so they've been pretty watery. That's why there's spots on them, because they've been overwatered and dying leaves. See, signs of overwatering. And then the leaves are plump too. So you can tell that they're recovering from being overwatered. But I had them on top of the grill here so that they could get a little more sun than hanging there, especially with it being cloudy and overdrafted. So that's what's going on here. I also put in some Neptune's Harvest Bloom liquid fertilizer a watering or 2 ago, besides the rain. So it's probably last watering. Constantly picking blackberries. My colocasia, it's actually a colocasia. Colocasia, we can actually grow in the ground here all year long. Proof is in the pudding for most species. Some of them, they say they're hardy zones 9 over. Zones 8, 7, colocasia. So, I think you might even be able to grow colocasia in Indiana now, just because of climate shift and whatnot. So you could try growing colocasia in your yard. I actually want to get like Pharaoh's mask and stuff and have like a colocasia line going right here, because I think it's just neat. Or maybe places out there, the other parts of the garden, just having a colocasia pop up just out of interest. It's not doing anything benefit other than making me happy, but why not be happy about plants too? I like plants. So that's what's going on with that colocasia. And then my variegated lemon tree. Look at this gorgeous beauty. Tall and stunning. Probably about 7 foot tall, I would say. And it's got little buds on it. Well, one little bud. And then little lemons on them. And I read that it takes 6 to 9 months for lemons to ripen, and these variegated ones are supposed to have like pink flesh and be kind of fruity tasting. So I can't wait to taste them. So I got it here in this little corner here. This is kind of southwest facing, and it's kind of pretty shady in this area. So I'm referring to this window up in the bedroom and whatnot. That's what I'm talking about. That's my south facing window. So we got sky, tree, and house, basically. So it's getting part sun, part shade. And then I got the mojito mint down here, and those are some lupines. I just stuck those lupines in the ground May or June, and 2 of them are coming up, so they should flower next year for me. And I read that lupines spread pretty easily and whatnot, and these are supposed to be a perennial mix from Livingston's. I think these might be Russell or the dwarf. I can't remember because I planted both kinds out here. So yeah, this pentstemon didn't make it, but my other one's making it, my other native pentstemon. So I want to get some more native pentstemons. The creeping thyme over in this area of the yard's doing great, minus this one because it's not getting quite as much sun. But that's all right. And after work, I've been coming through and weeding these areas too. That's arroyo. My string of dolphins! No, get back up there. Get back up there, string of dolphins. Did that rooster knock this down? Probably. All right, so then my Corpegia there. Look at that. And look, my Hoya pubicalis pink silver ghost is now growing like a weed. Absolutely growing like a weed. Phenomenal. Look at those leaves on it. Gorgeous. So all it wanted was a little help, and it's going. Then my finger lime tree, which I need to water. Oh look, my Tycon's putting out a new leaf. What was I going to show you over here? There's my pubicalis splash. It needs watered. I couldn't find it the other day when my app told me to water it. All right. Oh, my Hoya bella. It is done flowering, and those flowers dropped down there. So I need to pick them up and try to find the seeds. Maybe I can experiment growing Hoya from seeds, but I don't know if it needs cross-pollinated or what. So maybe. I don't know if it's still fertile. I'll have to check into that. Yeah, I might just let this flowering season go, and maybe next time be more intentional and catch them if they are self-pollinating. A big bee balm that is overtaking my oregano bed in the pool garden. I'm trying to grow Monarda Bradburyiana out there too, and this one's just getting in the way. And I like lemon balm. It helps soothe you and calm you down. It's got other properties too. A lot of Lamaceae family, which is the square stems, opposite leaves, related to the mints, like Agastache, hyssops, catmints. They a lot of times have great medicinal properties to them. And in fact, the natives would use in Kentucky giant purple hyssop and yellow purple hyssop for a lot of medicinal things and food. So it's great. And speaking of which, let me show you. Oh, y'all missed it. There was a hummingbird coming down here looking at the flowers. But this is the way of the pollinator garden as of now. That's looking like a couple different kinds of sunflowers coming up. I found out that some of this stuff is a spurge, like a ground cover spurge, and I'm probably going to let that go. And I was pulling it out yesterday because I didn't know if it was an invasive species or not. But after looking into it, yeah, I just decided maybe I'll let that stay versus some of these other plants. So I got some wild bergamot, Monarda fistiosa. I got 3 of those, and I got 3 anise hyssops, Agastache finitolum. Agastache. I don't know how to say it. Say it how you want. So this is an invasive species. Well, I don't know if it's invasive, but it's a nuisance, and it's Japanese. It's a knotweed. Agastache funiculum. Okay, I was close. Agastache funiculum, y'all. Anise hyssop. And it's not truly native here, but it's naturalized here, and a lot of the natives have used anise hyssop, and the pollinators love it, and the smells can help keep certain pests away, possibly predators, possibly, and the medicinal properties alone, like I said, and they're pretty, so why not grow them? Okay. I did have quite a bit of wild petunia growing in there. That almost looks like, it's not Lamaceae, it's not square. I don't know what that is. Lots of jewel weed in there now, but lots of wild petunia were in there earlier, and I love them. Now my balloon flower campanulanas are in bloom. Look at that, creeping thyme is in bloom, and there's a honeybee on it. So I transplanted some of my 4 o'clocks out here. They are perennial, and so it can kind of help fill things in. Here's a true endangered rare plant in Kentucky. Giant purple hyssop. And it's finally starting to bloom. So check out the blooms. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So there's more buds going on it. Let me see if I can smell. You can taste it. It's really got kind of this light minty fresh flavor to it, like kind of parsley fresh and cilantro fresh like, while still kind of being grassy, if all that makes sense. I like it. I like it. But that's as tall as it is right now. There's the fence line, the mailbox. And so my gaillardia is starting to bloom down here. I got more of that spurge growing on down here, and I'm just going to leave it. The spurge is fine. That spurge, not this spurge. This is also a spurge. I don't like that stuff necessarily. I don't know what it does necessarily to the environment, so I'm pulling that for now. Things are always subject to change, and I'm continuing to work on this because I don't think anybody minds me pulling those out and replacing them with something better. But look, there's a honeybee on the gaillardia too, a couple of them. Oh yes, draw them pollinators in, baby. Heck yeah, come to the yard, come to the yard. So I also got more anise hyssop down here too. I put some so that way it can kind of spread. Maybe let Agastache kind of and gaillardia take over this spot. I don't know yet. But I did read that I have to be careful of Agastache, that it does not like to outcompete with non-natives. So I'm just going to watch it, and if I have to move it and set it up a special place, then I will just have a dedicated native bed. That way it doesn't hurt anything. Now I read it does well with black-eyed Susan, Rudbeckia hirta, or Rudbeckia in general, or Liatris. If you put all those together in a bed, and I think that would look good together. So that's an idea for a future bed part, maybe. But basically, that's what I wanted to show you, is that I have a rare endangered plant in Kentucky. And there's Falcor hobbling his way back to the house. All right, guys. Hey, thank you for stopping by. I love you. So does Jesus, and your hair looks excellent today, guys. Thank you. God bless.